Executive English for AI Governance, Audit-Ready Phrases. Welcome! In this micro-lesson, we'll make AI governance feel practical and board-ready. The executive goal is simple: run safe, compliant, value-aligned AI that advances the business without nasty surprises. That means you can speak clearly to auditors and boards. No jargon, just crisp claims backed by evidence. We'll focus on controls, the actions and tools you use, and objectives, the risk outcomes you promise. By the end, you'll know how to phrase objectives, prove effectiveness, and assemble evidence that stands up in an audit and earns leadership confidence. A control objective states the desired risk outcome in plain business terms. Think, what risk are we reducing, and how would a non-technical executive recognize success? Great objectives start with a verb like prevent, detect, or respond to signal intent and accountability. Each objective should be traceable to laws, internal policies, and your risk appetite. That traceability shows you're not guessing, you're aligning with obligations and tolerance levels. If someone asks, why this control, you can point to specific rules, strategic goals, and accepted levels of risk. Once you have an objective, prove how well the control actually works. Control effectiveness is the evidence that the control operates as intended. Assess it across three lenses. Design, is it sound and mapped to requirements? Operation, is it consistently executed? And coverage, does it apply to the right models, data, and time periods? Use metrics, thresholds, and sampling results to quantify performance. Numbers beat adjectives. If results drift, you can tune thresholds, fix gaps, or add compensating controls, turning effectiveness into a continuous improvement loop. Auditors love clarity. Write specific, measurable, time-bound statements that a third party can test. Name the data, systems, owners, and cadence so there's no ambiguity about who does what and how often. Avoid vague terms like usually, robust, or best practice. They're untestable and invite challenges. Instead, anchor claims to counts, percentages, time limits, and identifiers. If an auditor can pull a sample, trace it to a system, find the owner, and reproduce the result within a defined period, your wording is audit-ready and defensible under pressure. Use action-led, traceable objectives. Examples: prevent deployment of unapproved models by enforcing gated reviews and sign-off before production release. Detect policy-breaking prompts within 1 hour using real-time rules and escalations for harmful or restricted content. Maintain traceability from data to decision by linking training data, features, model versions, and outputs to a case or ID. Each objective names the risk outcome, the verb, and implies a control path auditors can follow from requirement to result. Express effectiveness across design, operation, and coverage. Examples: design, rules mapped to ISO and AI Act Annex requirements, gaps documented with compensating controls. Operation, 95% of alerts triaged within 4 hours. Severity 1, escalated immediately to on-call owner. Coverage, applies to all Tier 1 models. Q2, Q4. Tier 2 sampling monthly. These phrases convert assumptions into testable claims and set thresholds that guide monitoring, incident response, and audit sampling. Strong claims need strong proof. Attach control inventory, RACI, and data lineage diagrams to show ownership and traceability. Logs, tickets, test scripts, and samples that demonstrate the control firing, being reviewed, and resolved. An exception register with remediation dates, so deviations are visible, risk assessed, and tracked to closure. Organize evidence by objective and period. Label sources clearly, and ensure access is reproducible. If a new auditor arrived tomorrow, they could validate your story end to end. Before the review, run this quick check. Objective states risk, scope, and verb. Clear outcome in business terms. Effectiveness cites metric, period, and owner. Testable design, operation, and coverage. Evidence linked and reproducible auditor can sample records and reach the same result. If any box is weak, tighten wording, raise metric quality, or add missing artifacts. The goal is confidence. Your AI controls are understandable, measurable, and provably aligned with law, policy, and the organization's risk appetite.